Hello, Springy back. Firstly, again, apologies not getting any notifications from YouTube about my comments, so I have to go searching through my videos, the recent ones, to see if anyone's commented and then reply. I hate that. I like to know if somebody's made a comment. I've got 300 odd videos, 250, 300 videos, and if I don't know who's commenting, I can't answer, and it seems really rude to me. So I'm still trying to fix that issue. And I am the biggest technophobe on earth. So this video is two big thank yous and to show you my new remote control for the Bang & Olufsen gear in the garage. I'll quickly turn you around just to show you what I'm trying to remotely control. Okay, well, if you've been with me for a while, you will know that in the garage now I have the older, not necessarily older, they're all about the same age. Stuff in the house is about the same age as this. It's 90s gear. This was the stuff I bought in 1991. Well, that unit is. These bits and that I've bought recently in the last 5 years, second hand. So we've got a 3500. Can't remember whether it's called a Beolab or a Beolink or a Beomaster or a Beosound. Anyway, it's a 3500. An Overture and a couple of Beolab 2500 small, cheapish, second-hand speakers, but they sound great in here. So, previous videos, I was struggling to work this without the remote control from the house, which is what I need to control my Beo Center 9000 or whatever it's called, the 9000 with the 6 CDs, my Beolab 4000 speakers, my Beolab 6000 speakers in the house. I didn't want to keep bringing that out to the garage. So I have acquired this Beolink 1000 remote control, which, if I can, I'm trying to look, I can't actually see, can't see the buttons because I'm looking through the phone camera. Anyway, this unit, the 3500, basically is supposed to be in another room and you control your main unit in a different room with this, which explains why I needed the remote control as opposed to just pushing the buttons on the front. Now you can turn this on just by pressing this button here, touching that, and it'll automatically go to radio, but I can't do any functions on it without a remote. It's getting boring now, Springy, come on, hurry up. So we've got this Beolink 1000. If I press radio, it turns on this and that, and all of the controls work this and that simultaneously. Right, so that's that. We have control. Now let's tell you a bit about it. Okay, just for anyone who hasn't seen my other B&O videos, this is the 9000 Beo whatever 9000, which is connected to the Beolab 4 speakers and the Beolab 6000 floor standing speakers, and I've got my TV connected to the 9000 via a cable from Sounds Heavenly into the you can't see it, it's all hidden, into the aux. As you can see at the moment, I've got it on aux, so that I can listen to the TV through the 4 speakers via this. And I've also got some headphones which I plug into the headphone socket when I want to use these to listen to the TV late at night loud. And those ones up there are Beolab 4000s, not whatever I said. So this is the original Beo 4, which I've had since 1991, I think. And it will work any B&O stuff that I know about anyway. I didn't realise this wasn't the only remote control available. These are ridiculously expensive, even second hand. The only ones I've found second hand on eBay or anywhere else are up to £150 for a good working one that's got all of the right buttons. There are a few different versions of this. Some of the later ones say DVD and things like that. Anyway, so I've been holding off buying one of these, even though I know the Bang & Olufsen gear is generally expensive, even second hand. Then I had two people come to my rescue. This is a beolink 1000. It came out, I believe, before the Beo 4, and it still works all of the gear. And I've just tested it, and it does. It works all of my gear in the house and all of the gear in the garage perfectly. It doesn't have a LCD type screen on it, but that's fine. And there's a couple of two or three versions of this. I was advised to get the one with a menu button, because menu, whichever side it's on, menu button, because it's easier to go into the menus. The previous version of this, you have to do like a control shift thing. It still does the same functions. So that's that. Now, did I say these are up to about £150 second hand for a decent working one? These seem to be up to about £50 second hand for a decent working one. You can get them for £20. A lot of them on eBay have got worn out buttons, or the doors missing, or they're generally tatty. This one I paid £40 for, and it's in perfect working order. It came spotlessly clean, but I cleaned it anyway. I put 3 batteries in the back, and it works straight off, no problem, and it's in really, really good condition. So I'm glad I paid. I've found the most expensive one I could second hand, which had the menu button on it, and I'm glad I did, because this is over 30 years old, I'm guessing, and it's going to last hopefully another 30 years, probably, unlike me. So that's where we are. Right, I didn't know the beolink 1000 even existed, but one of my lovely YouTube commenters on one of my previous Bang & Olufsen videos, Roger, he suggested get a beolink 1000, look into it. It does all of what you need it to do, and if you go to steve@soundsheavenly.com or Sounds Heavenly YouTube channel, he's got lots of videos explaining how they work and how other stuff work. Now, Steve at Sounds Heavenly, I've bought lots of cables before to link things together with. Extra normal PowerLink speaker cables, auxiliary to phono cables, all sorts of things over the years where I've needed to do to link up various bits of kit. I've managed to get from Steve at Sounds Heavenly. So thank you very much to Roger for enlightening me that this beolink 1000 remote control exists, and for steering me to Steve at Sounds Heavenly's YouTube channel, where I found a video about the beolink 1000 working perfectly well instead of the more expensive Beo 4. So all round fantastic win-win situation. So there you go. Again, apologies if I don't get back to your comments straight away. Still trying to figure out how, after 6 or 7 years of my channel, suddenly I don't get notifications, but there you go. That's it. Peace and love. I've been Springy. If I've got my eye on maybe some more bits and pieces for the house, speaker wise. So I just need to hit the buy it now button. So as with most things that are luxury, not a necessity, it takes a little bit of mulling over. I always end up buying the stuff in the end, but I have to justify it. So anyway, you may not see or hear from me for about a month, until August. It's 7th of July now. I'm about to start a shutdown at work, and I'm going to be working nights for nearly 3 weeks. But I do have a week off afterwards. So either I'll be putting out loads of videos because I'll be doing nights and I'll have the afternoons to be human, or I'll be snowed under with the whole work thing for the next 3 weeks, that I won't bother, and I'll be back in early August, very late July, early August, when I'm having my week off. So either way, peace and love, stay safe. Thanks for watching. I've been Springy.